Well, another assassination attempt. He was there at the golf course there in Florida, and some shots rang out. They shot back. Anyway, details are still being discovered. It's funny how it's right after the debate, a couple days after the debate, where if you watch the debate, first watch, it's okay, Kamala's cheap, but if you go back and rewatch and really dissect, it's like, oh no, that's rehearsed, that's inauthentic, that's fake, phony. That's passion right there. That's getting to the root of the cause. That's a guy there that's trying to solve some problems. Anyway, and they're trying to take him out. Because again, as someone who's at one time was this guy Trump, But even then, I seen how he was for America and the American values, dreams. And it was because of that people gravitated to the American people. I got Lillian here, co-host. Say, hey, Lillian. She's a little upset. They took Trump's ops, they took another shot at him. They're 0-2 though. They're 0-2. What a time to be alive. Crazy time. If you just take a step back and just really assess the things that have transpired here in the year 2024, it's really mind-boggling. They are really trying, they're hell-bent because don't let the mainstream media deceive you in having you believe that Kamala is leading, winning, or any of that. It's not happening. I said this in previous videos. As far as numbers, when you compare her numbers, as far as what she's getting in each demographic, and you compare them to what Biden got in 2020 and what Hillary Clinton got in 2016, she is quite possibly they're saying she's quite possibly one of the worst performing Democratic candidates. Again, she's not even pulling the numbers as what she should with African Americans. Biden and Hillary, they were well in the 90s as far as the African American vote. She's barely hitting 85%. So they're seeing the writings on the wall, and they're becoming more and more desperate. And so this is where folks are saying Trump might need to hire private security. The Secret Service just might not be doing it. And one thing that I'm starting to really think about is the only thing constant is change. And when you think about how we've known them as the Democratic and Republican Party, but they weren't always called that. I believe the Republican Party was called Appalachian at one point. You could find out, put it in the comments, correct me. And so now I'm thinking, hey, is the Republican Party going from Republican to MAGA? Because again, you have to remember when Trump came in, man, he was shitting on everybody, Democrat, Republican. It's amazing how many folks don't even realize or understand that Trump was once a Democrat himself, like Reagan before him. He once Democrat. Hell, I tell you guys all the time how I lean Democrat. Again, I'm not necessarily, you would consider me independent, but I was raised around Democrat. You know how it goes, especially if you're African American, so-called black, Negro. So you already know how that goes. You're sort of indoctrinated into the democratic ways. But it's not until you mature, you grow, and you do some isolated critical thinking unto yourself, and you start questioning things, and you start seeing where things align with you. Again, see where they mess up. It's a lot of folks on the left where they mess up is they think that the folks that are pulling for Trump are voting for him because the man. It's not necessarily the man. He's transcended that. That's what they don't understand. That's why he could joke like I seen him say. He was giving a speech at the rally, and he pointed to a lady in the crowd and said, "Oh, you're cute." And he said, "See, now that would ruin any other politician. It could, because it would." He's transcended that. That's why, and there's them on the left. They're starting to see, no matter what they throw at him, that his base or the folks that fought, they're not going anywhere. And then the left is not getting the numbers they should as far as African American men. Well, they could relate to Trump. Here's a guy who, for lack of a better word, is being persecuted on a daily. Hated on it when he goes out. Hated on a daily. That's not to mention house raided, felonies thrown on him, shot at. The list goes on, and they wonder why African American men are not going for Kamala, but voting for Trump. You got to be dead, delusional, or dumb, not to get it. You got to be dead, delusional, dumb not to see why men in general are gravitating to Trump. It has nothing to do about his shortcomings. It has nothing to do about the man. But it's about what he stands for, what he strives for. You know? They try to say that he's selfish. Nah. Again, the guy could be laid up, feet kicked up, and somebody feeding him damn grapes while he's on a beach, trying to, like y'all say, trying to get even more orange. But he's not. He's out here dodging bullets. For who? The people. I don't know how they say this. Man, listen, I call it, okay, number 2, this is the second time? Okay. No, but this is what I'm saying. This whole MAGA, could it succeed the Republican Party? Or will it just deviate unto its own? Will there be, I don't want to go too far into the future, even once Trump passes. If he does win, he does this 4 years, and then he passes on. Up until, even when Trump, let's say he wins, he does his 4 years, okay, he's not president no more, or in office. But his endorsement, even up until he passes on, is going to be it's going to be pivotal. And what, does MAGA just go away after Trump is no longer president? I mean, these are questions, these are things I think about, these are things that I would like you guys to comment on. Another assassination attempt. They're trying to take him out. And they don't see why folks are they don't see how it's making him more popular. Because he keeps fighting. It's truly an inspirational thing, And again, black man here in America, never, I paid attention. They never voted. Say what you want. But just because I have it doesn't mean I don't understand or that I don't get it. I did pay attention in history. In fact, I took honors classes modern world history honors. Neither here nor there. Even when I did schooling out here in Texas, they were college prep classes, but that's neither here nor there. I get it. I see why the people gravitate to Trump. Chinese, Japanese, black, white, Philippine. It don't matter. It don't matter. Because not the man, but what he stands for, what he's trying to do. Even his grind, I mean, that's inspirational. Even to the working man. The working man is like saying, okay, yeah, he could be doing, but this guy's doing rallies for hour and a half rallies, sometimes 2-a-day rallies, and he's here doing interviews. 78 years old. I don't care who you. I don't care what age you. That is inspirational. And like I said, the Democratic Party has been infiltrated by globalist elites. It is not the Democratic Party of old. And even when you go deep into history, you find out that it's the Democratic Party is synonymous with the KKK. Just is what it is. When you go and do your research and you find out the majority of folks that lived and occupied and had house and were thriving in Black Wall Street, Republicans. In fact, Republicans had helped set them up. When you go into the history, it's amazing how many folks don't know that Abraham Lincoln, who so-called freed the slaves. I put that. Oh, I don't need to hold that up. I hope I don't get flagged or anything like that. Little doobie, just a little doobie. But Abraham Lincoln, who so-called freed the slaves, what was he? A lot of folks don't know he was a Republican. I made a post the other day that how Trump is credited for the lowest unemployment rate amongst African Americans in this nation history. And I even put it to put it into perspective, in Obama's first 2 years, it doubled. Went from 8 to 16%. But Donald J. Trump, who was supposed to be racist and hates black people, unemployment was low. Not only that, he is credited for being the only president to increase funding to historically black colleges and universities. That's Donald J. Trump. Nobody, not Obama, not That's this racist, and he just hates black people. I made the post. I had seen the young, I believe it was a young lady was saying, listen, he won the presidency without the black vote. He don't need the black vote. But yet and still, whenever he gets up to speak or whenever he gets up to talk, he is talking about the black community. And he doesn't have to do it if he's so racist and hates black people. Like, calm down and just make it make sense. These are not lies. These are literal facts. If I did not care nothing about a race, why would I do anything for him? I would just continue on like my predecessors. Or those that came before me. Which is not do anything. But here it is, he stood out. And they're trying to take him out. Because the writing is on the wall. Trump 2024. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think. Where I messed up at, what you just comment. Like, comment, and most definitely subscribe. House out.